Hey everybody, welcome to another tutorial. This time I'm going to cover a tip and a trick on how to create a favicon for your website using a favicon generator from a logo or an image, and then how to add that in as a hook. So it's kind of a tips and tricks hooks video. So if you haven't watched my Phoenix Hooks Getting Started video, I'll put a link in the description. You should probably go watch that first. So let's dive into it. So basically, a favicon will add a little icon to the left of your website URL. It'll also add an icon to the left of every favorite tab. Basically just dresses up everything. If you create a bookmark on the desktop, it would also add it there. If people are on a mobile device and they add it to their home screen, it will create it there. So it's, as important as your logo, essentially. If you don't create that, then it's really up to the program you're using on how it interprets your site and what logo or what image it uses. So for example, if I bookmarked this site on the grapefruit page, it might even, depending on the device, add a grapefruit as the image for my website, which might not be ideal. Or it could be a screenshot of my current page that I'm viewing. So basically what we're going to do is go over to Google and search for FavIcon Generator. Open up this realfavicongenerator.net. This is a tool that allows you to upload an image, and in return it will give you all the files you need for your favicons for all devices. If I click select your favorite icon image, I've already got an image ready in my downloads, so I'll choose that, and it will generate all of my icons for me. Now this is free to use. You can donate if you like to use it. I don't have anything to do with them. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. So if I continue with this picture, you can crop it and do what you need to. This just kind of shows you what white space you're going to have around your image as a preview. So if I was to use this, it shows what it's going to look like in the browser. You can adjust this, so I can actually go in here and I could put a background on it. I could change this to whatever color I wanted. So if I wanted it to be red, you can change the background radius. You can change the image size, or you can just use it as the original. So it really comes down to what you're uploading and how it looks in these previews. You can also do the same thing here. So it shows me what it would look like on an iOS device. I might suggest that that doesn't look the way I want. So I can actually adjust and say that looks more like what I would want it to look like. You can go through, and so this, now we're into Android. You can do the same kind of thing in here. There's all kinds of options. If you dig through all this kind of stuff, you can even change the picture for Android. With the Windows Metro, same kind of thing. You can go in and change it. If this was an outlined logo and you use a silhouette, sometimes that looks better, more like these images. So again, it just comes down to what you want it to look like. You can change things accordingly, as well as Safari. So you can try and fool around with the different options that they have. You can also turn it in so that it just uses the first initial of the actual name of the picture. So for this particular one, let's try and find its happy spot here. Okay, we'll run with that. So then once we're done, we just say generate your favicons in the HTML code. And this just takes a few seconds. Okay, so we get this code here. So we're going to switch over, and we have to create a hook now. So I'm going to go into templates, override. Remember to enable your override template. If you're not sure how to do that, check out my templates videos. We're going to go under includes, hooks, shop site-wide, and we'll create a new hook under here. We'll call this favicon. Okay, so we'll create a class, hook, shop, site-wide, favicon. And we will go look at our default template. Includes components, template top, and we're going to target inject site start because we want it in between our head tags for what we're going to put in here. So inject site start. So we'll go function, listen, inject site start. We'll create a here doc. Style equals style. And we will paste in this code. So I gotta go copy it again here. So now we've got all of our styles. And then the only thing we're missing is the actual images. So we'll go back here and we will download the package. And then we'll unzip that package and all of these files. We will go back to our root of our site. So this is the very root. So if that's slash catalog or if that's just slash, depending on where your site root is, and we'll paste all those files in there. If you want to put them in an alternate location, we could go and add them into a folder in ext and then just change the paths here. But typically browsers are looking for them by default in the root. So that's where I'm going to add them. So now if I go back and so, hey, one thing I noticed after I was done recording is that I forgot again to return style. Something you have to remember. The reason why it still kind of worked is because the browser was looking in the root for the favicon. So I don't notice any difference here, and that's why I didn't catch that I had forgot this. But just make sure that whenever you're doing anything that's a hook, that you're appropriately returning what the hook is looking for. Refresh our site. I get the little smiley face there. And if I was to create a shortcut or anything like that on my desktop, I would get all the appropriate icons. So it's that simple. I'll put a link in the description for phoenixaddons.com so you can download this example. I'll also put a link in there for the FavIcon Generator site so that you can do that yourself. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, give the channel a thumbs up, and every little bit of that does really help, more than you know. So more videos to come, and thanks for watching. Until next time.